Hey gang, this is Leila here from the Comic Connection in Hamilton, Ontario with this week's comic book reviews. First up, we've got Dark Avengers number 3. It's written by Brian Michael Bendis with the art by Mike Deodato. In this issue, we see Norman recruiting the Sentry before shifting back to the battle with Morgana Le Fay. And Norman and Victor work together to try to defeat the overwhelming Morgana. This was a really, really great book. The scene between Norman and Bob is actually really touching, even though always in the back of your mind you're like, Norman's got to be doing this for some ulterior reason. He can't be this cool and nice to somebody for no reason at all. But it didn't make the scene any less cool, and the battle scenes were really well drawn by Deodato, so pick up Dark Avengers, it is a really good read. Next up, we've got Star Trek Countdown number 3, written by Orky, Kurtzman, Johnson, and Jones, with art by Messina. In this one, Nero acquires a deadly new weapon to aid his vengeance scheme, and meanwhile Data and Geordi work with Picard and Spock to create a singularity that will stop an imploded star from threatening the rest of the universe, including Earth and Vulcan, and more. This was a really good book. The art's always only okay for me in these Star Trek books, although you can always see the essence of the characters, the actors that played them on the show in there, and the writers have really captured them as well. This is a must for Star Trek fans, especially coming up to the movie, so goes without saying, you've got to grab this one. Next up, we've got Hotwire number 2. This is written by and art by Steve Pugh, based on a story by Warren Ellis. In this one, Detective Exorcist Hotwire discovers a new weapon. It's weaponized blue light, which is sort of like the ghost factor. And now she has just 36 hours to try and solve the impending problem before the big guns come in to try and solve the problem without really caring who they get in the crossfire. Again, this is another great book in the series. I really love the art and the storytelling. This is a good independent to put your money behind, to support independent press, so make sure you go out and grab Hotwire. It's really good. Next up, we've got Azrael Deaths Dark Knight number 1. This is another one of those Battle for the Cowl tie-ins. It's written by Fabian Nizeka and arts by Fraser Irving. While Nightwing and Oracle try to stem the violence that's growing in Gotham, there's a new Avenger that's arrived in a secret society that searches for the next man to don the cowl. This is a pretty good book. The art was only okay for me, but the story was really well done. I like the whole Azrael storyline anyway, so this is going to be a pretty interesting story as far as Battle for the Cowl goes. Although, pretty sure that Nightwing's going to end up being the ultimate one in the cowl, but this could be an interesting rivalry going on. So if you are a Batman fan, make sure that you read all the Battle for the Cowl stuff. It's all pretty cool. And last but not least, we've got Angel number 19, written by Kelly Armstrong with art by Dave Ross. In this one, we learn the identity of Angel's would-be assassin and that there's more to her than meets the eye. Plus, Angel gets a surprise from an old friend. I really like the story by Armstrong, and Ross's art is pretty good, although the characters don't really look like the actors in the show. You might be a little disappointed by that. But overall, it's really strong art and story from the Canadian duo, so make sure that you pick up Angel number 19.
Hey folks, Jim here with this week's comic book reviews. First off, Land of Oz Return to the Emerald City number 4, written and drawn by David Hutchison. In this one, Tip and friends finally confront their nemesis Mombi and learn the shocking truth about Ozma. Another really great Oz book. I really love this series. It's sad that it's come to an end, but hey, I can always look forward to the next miniseries. Next up, Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, Defiance, number 3, written by Chris Mowry with art by Don Figueroa. In this one, Megatron aims to search the vastness of space to return to a Cybertronian legend and carry out his plan of conquest. Not too much to say about this one. Story's meh. Art, as always, by Don is great. It's just nice to see Don back after a 2-year absence from Transformers. So I'm really looking forward to him doing some more work on TF. And next, Ninja High School number 168 by Robbie Bevard and Ben Dunn. In this one, the history of Udai is finally explored, and we find out what drove the ninja from being heroic to the evil psychotic he is today. I actually really enjoyed this one. It gives a really nice background on Udai, and the art is, as always, great by Ben. And the way that they did this issue, it's basically like it's old scrolls. And so it really shines through in the art. So it's not a bad issue. If you're an NHS fan, this is a must. And last but not least, Gold Digger Ninja High School, Maidens of Twilight number 2. Written by Robbie Bevard, Fred Perry, and J.L. Anderson, with art by J.L. Anderson. And this one, Seance and Dawn try to find the bounty hunters that kidnapped their friends. But first, they have to survive a villainous attack with her pet T-Rex. I actually laughed a lot at this one. It was quite fun. J.L. Anderson's art is getting better and better as the series goes along. I'm really impressed with her. And if you're an NHS or a Gold Digger fan, you're going to be really impressed too. This is a must.